Lacrosse on the Deuce. If you change the channel, we'll tie your shoelaces together. Tonight, the Boston Blazers are looking to ambush the Buffalo Bandits.
Okay, here's the deal. Tonight we're playing the Buffalo Bandits. The Buffalo Bandits, these guys are two-time defending champions. Two-time defending champions. And we got our work cut out for us. They haven't lost in 20. We got our work cut out for us. Considering we're 0-5 against this team, Buffalo has a high-powered offense led by John Tavares. John Tavares. I don't care what you guys got to do, but we got to stop him. I don't care if you hold him. I don't care if you grab him and drag him down. I don't care if we got to hide his stick before the game. We got to stop Tavares. Then you got the Kilgore brothers. These guys got to be stopped. They're wild men. They're all over the place. We got to shut them down. And accordingly's the third highest scorer in the league. The third highest scorer in the league. I'm sick of all this scoring. These guys score and score and score. We got to stop them. We got to shut them down. O'Neill, the rock stops with you. I want to see a shutout. Good luck.
Bringing you Major Indoor Lacrosse League action tonight. A huge game for the Buffalo Bandits as they continue their mark to be the undefeated team, the only undefeated team in this league, but they are playing a division rival. The National Division is all bunched up. Let's take a look at how they stack up coming into this game. The Bandits undefeated, 4-0. Detroit right behind them at 3-1, but look at Boston, 2-1. They win tonight, they tie for second place, and they will be challenging for the division lead. How can they do it, you say? First, tough defense. The sticks will be in the face of the offense of Buffalo all night long. They must maintain that position against the great offense of Buffalo. Secondly, the most critical stat may be ground balls. Nobody gets ground balls better than the Buffalo Bandits. Boston has to maintain at least an even number in the ground ball category. They'll be going against the best in the league. His name is Jim Veltman, the human vacuum cleaner, and Christie's got him right now.
You got it, Leaf. They call him Hoover. Why is that, Jim Veltman?
Well, I guess there's three things. First thing is anticipation. You got to anticipate the ball, where it's going to be. Second thing is just pure hustle. You got to be there before the other team's there. And the third thing would be my teammates. If they weren't behind me, I wouldn't know if I could take the chance to go after, but I usually know they're there for me.
Getting those ground balls, though, it's got to be tough on the body. You're not afraid to take a hit?
Well, in this league, if you're afraid to take a hit, you might as well not play in the league because there's a lot of hitting out there.
All right, in this game, if Jimmy Veltman has the kind he's had in the past, the Boston Blazers are going to be pulling down this alarm because it's going to be a hot one, and we'll be back to throw out the rock coming up on the Deuce. Major Indoor Lacrosse on the Deuce is brought to you by Coors Light, the official beer of the MILL. Coors Light, check it out. And by Adidas, the official footwear of the MILL. Adidas, the brand with 3 stripes. And by Brine Lacrosse Equipment, official equipment supplier to the Buffalo Bandits.
Let's take a look at two of the studs to watch tonight for Tom Carmean. He will be Mr. Everything for Boston. MVP last week, scoring a goal in overtime, bringing Boston into this game. How about Tavares, the bruising bandit? 17 penalty minutes for him. He'll be the enforcer. Marty O'Neill, Ross Cowie. Both of these goalies, 31 saves per game. Both of these goalies, 74% save percentage. They are identical in the statistical department. And of course, the real pressure on Marty O'Neill, you saw it in the open. The coach was really ripping him. We set that up to let you know that he will have intense pressure. And of course, you figured that out. There's the matchup, the Blazers against the Bandits. The Bandits, 22 straight wins. Ross Cowie, number 1 in the goal. Jimmy Veltman right there. Keep an eye on that number 22. The Bandits, of course, in the orange and black, and now in the green and white. The Blazers giving O'Neill a little bit of support. Look at that helmet. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Custom made by Marty O'Neill. Fiberglass helmet with a custom paint job. He also makes a Dallas Athletics helmet. He will have pressure tonight as we look at the bench. Fraser and the Boston Blazers. A little bit of a setback if you're looking for their leading rookie to step out on the field. Andy Towers, he will not be here tonight, unable to make this traveling squad, so that'll take off some goals in their offense. Paul Talmon, number 6 for the Boston team. Out there against Darris Kilgore, 43. Right away, it's Chuck. Boston picks up the loose ball. First Fraser now. Face-off control, of course, by Boston. Possession is very critical. First shot goes against the Buffalo squad, and who picks it up? Boston outshoots the rest of the league. They average 82 shots per game. They averaged 91 last year. They shoot more than any other team. This is Tavares, number 11. Tries to get it inside, misses the cutting Cordingley. Cordingley's wrestled to the ground as O'Neill tries to pick it up. Cordingley fighting back against Randy Fraser, who is tough on defense. What a matchup. Chuck now looking for help. Chuck from Johns Hopkins back to Randy Fraser, coach of the Sun. He is an excellent player out front, double team. Tries to get it off, watch out. Boucher, the push call. And now there'll be substitutions of the lines, a fresh shot clock. 2 offensive sets for Boston. This will be the second one for the Bandits. Cowie gives it up to Hamley. And the trail stops here. The Bandits lead the series 5-0. So Boston wants to end that, although they have played him as tough as anybody. The hammer comes in looking for rope. And a save by O'Neill. Hamley, very tough from the offensive end of the field. Elias misses the ball. Look at the tough defense by Francis. This team from Boston will enforce the cylinder. They will play this team from Buffalo tough. Elias, he's a rookie. Todd Francis, tough defender, wraps him up, and the ball is down. Wrestled to the ground, but picked up by Buffalo. Darris Kilgore, 19 on the shot clock. Wheels, looking for rope, and the ball's underneath the goalie, O'Neill. Marty O'Neill had the ball right between the legs. In the old 5-hole, he didn't know it was there, it didn't roll in. Still no score early in the first quarter. Lee Osmo, Chrissy Lee, bring you the mill on the deuce. This is Chris Cameron, number 17, setting up the offense. Back out to Carmean. Carmean's Mr. Everything. We talked about him in the face-to-face. He's number 45. Watch out for him. Peter Schmitz misses the ball, and he is hammered by the hammer. Ball goes back to Boston. They'll get a fresh 30 seconds on the shot clock. Chris Cameron down deep into the corner. Fraser all the way across to Schmitz, and he gets the net. He's got rope. Don't forget your chop. I talked to Peter Schmitz before the game. I said, Peter, it must be a typo. No goals yet this year. He says it's going to change tonight, Lee. And there it goes. Nothing but rope as it comes out front. Schmitz, the left-handed shot, and Cowie moving from his right to his left was not set, and he gets the ball right behind him. Watch how the movement of the ball gets Cowie out of position. Beautiful job. 1-0 lead for Boston. This team is very athletic, Boston is, and that's why they match up well against Buffalo. They have excellent athletes, run well, and play very tough defense in the cylinder directly in front of the goal. Stevens dishes it down low, looking for the cutting player. Soudan takes a shot, and a big save by Cowie. Soudan is one of the heroes of this team. He's been an MVP already. And look at that ground ball. He strips the player in front, trying to find down, and he could not pick it up. Come on now, Cronin, he can't get it. Loose ball. Knocked against the boards by Tamo to go to Buffalo, but tough play by Boston. Watch out for the fast break. Brian Hall coming in, looking for a roll. Ball's knocked out of the stick. Tamo That's a good check there. They'll reload. Niculo's got a great move inside. He's so tough. But Talbot grabs him up. He steps in the crease. Don't let Ryan Niculo get it tight. He is very strong. Sellout crowd. Here's the ninth inning with the Buffalo Hawks. 16,200 and change. The Deuce. Ball being moved around. That's Francis looking inside. Chanachuk trying to find Doddridge. He's a great story. Number 9. And now back to Toby Boucher, number 11. Francis left-handed cannon. Great save by Cowie. Shaughnessy, number 44. 1-0 lead for the Boston Blazers. They start off tight. They can run with anybody. Number 40 comes in against a tough defense of Boston. Look at him beat him out of the cylinder. They lock up. Nobody slides. Just one-on-one. Going against Marty O'Neill. A great shot over the shoulder, but O'Neill had the angle blocked. Doddridge absolutely hammers that player into the boards. And it's going to be now another offensive set. Fresh 30-second clock. All the way across to Tavares. We haven't heard from him in a while. And here's a call. Whistle blows. No goal. No goal. We're going to get 2 guys in the penalty box.
I got 2 minutes left with on 9 and 36.
All right,
2 minutes.
1 player from each team. Doddridge, number 9, used to spend his whole life in the penalty box. His first couple years in the league, he has matured into a very balanced player. Stu Ayer, number 36, goes into the box.
2 minutes.
Bill Doddridge, number 9 for Boston, goes into the box. That means with 1 player each, both teams will play even up. Christy Lee, the benches must be getting hot.
I'll tell you, Lee, it is hot down here, but early on in the game, we talked to the coach, and it seems like that you've seen the shot charts here in the Deuce, and the way to get into this ball game, that's what they're concerned about. Getting a past Buffalo is getting them out of the crease. Buffalo likes to shoot from the crease. They're going to defend it like no other. So that's going to be the key for this Boston Blazer team. So be looking for that. A lot of defense in the crease from them tonight. Also, on offense, they're going low. Keep that in mind, Lee.
All right, Christy, I'll tell you what, Boston is much step by step. They have a 1-0 lead. Both teams now with 4 players on the carpet. It's 1 man each in the penalty box. It's 4-on-4, and I think this favors that team from Buffalo. If they can get the ball back, they love transition. They love confusion. Chanachuk from Hopkins. He's got Donovan open. A look-away feed. Rope. He's got it. Donovan was wide open on the crease. Chanachuk had a look-away feed, and he hit him there. Timeout called by Buffalo. They are rattled. Down by 2. Boston is on a roll. That's good. Make the letters bigger. You got plenty of room there, Donovan. Four and a half minutes into the first quarter, Boston with a 2-0 lead. They have stunned the crowd in Buffalo. Buffalo has not lost in 22 games. Last year in the playoff game, it was 12-10. A slim win for the Bandits. And Buffalo is being tested now. Watch out, they're coming in looking for rope, and Cowie makes an arm save. Boston in the green and white against the Buffalo Bandits, the world champions in the orange and black. Now the Buffalo team reloads. Les Bartley just called a timeout. He knows his team doesn't want to get into a hole. He's trying to get them refocused. Kilgore looking to take on the great defense of Carmean. This is the Hammer Hamley looking for a shot left-handed, and it gets a great save from Marty O'Neill. Look at the checks behind. 2, 3 players on the loose ball. Boston gets another ground ball. We talked about how important they're going to be. So far, Boston has controlled the ground balls. Cronin takes the fast break. Watch out, Carmean's coming hard. It's Stevens, though. Number 15 off of Cronin. Cronin! And a big save by Ross Cowie.
Where are you going? 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
It'll be a power play opportunity for Boston. A great time for them. Hardhill goes into the box. It'll be power play. Christy.
Down here on the bench with me, Peter Schmitz. Peter, you scored the first goal in this game. You guys are up by 2. I think you're shocking the Buffalo Bandits. Was that your game plan?
Well, we came out strong. We want to get in the corners, get all the ground balls. That's what we're doing. Moving the ball quickly. I think they're a little stunned, but it's a long way to go.
It seems to be working. keep it up. As we go back to you, Lee, the Blazers are leading 2-0.
Well, Peter Schmidt's talking about they came blazing out. Toby Boucher's got broke with the power play. 3-0. Buffalo is down by 3. Boston is absolutely shocking the sellout crowd. Toby Boucher got the power play beautifully. He advanced from the low post. Watch how they dish it off. They get it down low to Toby. He's off to the left of your screen. Look at no defense. Defense comes late. He powers in, makes one fake, and hits the upper corner. It's just enough rope to get by Cowie. Again, he comes in as far as the defense allows him, and Toby Boucher with a great left-handed shot. 3-0. One power play goal. One by Peter Schmitz, his first of the year. He's a veteran, and Donovan had goal number 2. Buffalo shut out so far, but watch out for Darius Kilgore. Marty O'Neill saves, and now follow up by Tavares. No goal. Two of the big guns, Darius Kilgore and Tavares, went right down the throat of Marty O'Neill, but he made the save. 9:07, 3-0 lead by the Blazers, and Buffalo is shocked. Stu Ayer, 36, comes on out of the box.
5-on-5.
Hopkins has the ball. 5-on-5. You hear the ref calling out Tommy Young. This is Peter Schmitz. He's already got one. He's looking for rope. He's got cutters coming all over. Toby Boucher from Ohio Wesleyan. Great athlete. And Carmean, MVP last week. Inside, tight to Fraser. Great save by Cowie. Cowie has been tested. Blazers have lost the last 2 games advanced by 2 points. The game before that, they lost by 4. Ryan Nicola. Really an offensive force, one of the all-time leading scorers for Pittsburgh before he came here. Ryan Hall looking for a little bit of crease and rope action. Now Ryan Nicola comes through 2 players, and Ryan. No, it wasn't Hall with the penalty. I thought Hall brought him down. Nicola gets pulled down. Marty O'Neill makes the save, and O'Neill has looked sharp.
2 minutes.
Again, Nicola coming in. He's very strong. It takes one player. They'll look at the slides, not coming very quick, because if you slide on Buffalo, they'll kill you. So Boston doing a good job of playing one-on-one, making that man take the shot. You take the early slide, Buffalo gives the ball up, and it is very easy for them to score once they're in transition. 2-minute penalty on Toby Boucher, number 11, would be power play for Buffalo. The trigger man is Hammer Hamley. That's Darius Kilgore. Hamley, 28, looks for the left-handed shot. He takes it to O'Neill. Beautifully placed left hand by Hammer Hamley. 3-1. Boston leads with 7:30 left in quarter number 1. Fraser, 18, gets it off to Toby Boucher. He was in the penalty box to give them that power play opportunity. Dished inside, and Doddridge can't beat Cowie. A follow-up by Soudan. Watch him wheel and deal. Fraser, he misses it. Backed up beautifully by Talmo. He's nursing a sore ankle. Watch him. Toby Boucher makes one move to fake a guy and tries to come in. Pushing. We got guys really enforcing on the crease. Tom Young's going to send to the box. Well, Neil Doddridge is really being enforced. He spent a lot of time in here already. Number 9. Watch what happens in the crease. That's where they're getting a lot of shoving. Watch your left. Right there. Boom, boom. And they knock down Cowie. Doddridge got the call on that one, and then Doddridge was
17 for Buffalo, 2 minutes left.
Brian Hall gets 2 minutes for them. So each player,
2 minutes left.
one player for each team will spend 2 minutes in the box. The teams will be even. As Tavares adds to the offense, locked and loaded. Shots on goal. Boston with a 1-shot advantage. Here comes Tavares. He can take over again. Looking inside. Cordingley will save. Marty O'Neill with an impossible save on Cordingley, who had snuck inside. Tavares got the attention of the defense. Cordingley snuck inside and got the beat. Schmitz. It's 4-on-4. A lot of area out there. Toby Boucher wants it against Cordingley. Fakes. He's got a left-handed shot. He's got both. 4-1. Toby Boucher was in the penalty box. He allowed get a shot. Nothing but rope, folks. And Boston is looking tough. Boucher gets his second goal in a row. Shell-shocked. They didn't expect to do anything but control this game from the get-go. Tavares coming in, a roll shot, pushed aside by O'Neill. The crowd wants action, calling on the team to step up the offense, but here comes the running gun in Blazers. They can't get it out. Look at Tavares. He plays the full field. Great move by Carmean. It'll be a penalty against Tavares. It's a delayed call. They can get a goal and a penalty. Feed inside by Carmean. Carmean should have taken the shot. O'Neill is down. I think he was taking an Oscar for that. I don't think he's hurt. The crowd loves it. Watch Tavares. Tavares nails O'Neill. And I don't think it was really anything more than incidental, but O'Neill really took the act, played it to its fullest, and he puts Tavares in the box.
Not if he's a trainer, but you got 5 minutes for weapon. 5 minutes.
Johnny Tavares right here with me. We'll be talking to all the folks here in the action. Boston leads 4-1. They are shocking the fans in Buffalo.
You want to take a timeout or you want to switch your goalies? It's going to cost you. We got a break here. We got a break here. We got a break. Are we ready yet? Paul, are we ready?
Take a look at Marty O'Neill, number 44, and Johnny Tavares, number 11. He gets nailed. He's down on the ground. That costs Tavares 2 minutes. And now a power play opportunity for Boston. It's 4-on-3. 2 men in the box for Buffalo, and 1 man in the box for Boston. Johnny Tavares, it didn't look like a big hit. He came back there. I think Marty was a little bit of the acting on that one.
I thought he was going to hit me, so I hit him. I got a penalty, yes, but I don't think it was supposed to be major. I think minor.
All right. That was Johnny Tavares, and what he just reminded us of, that his penalty is a major. He's in the box for 5 minutes. So Marty O'Neill's acting job, and I can't say it was an acting job, the hit on Marty O'Neill gave John Tavares 5 minutes in the box. That's unreleasable. All right, Christy Lee, the bench is hot now.
Cannot believe it. Joining me now, assistant coach Steve Conley. Steve, first of all, we need to get an update on Marty O'Neill's condition.
We just went out in the field and Marty's fine. He's a real tough Canadian goalie. They're used to that. I believe Buffalo is down 4-1. Tavares tried to make things happen, hit Marty with a check. I talked to Marty. He's fine. We're ready to go.
All right, thanks a lot, Steve. Things seem to be working on your end.
Yeah, we will.
Thank you. Steve Conley, the assistant coach here with the Boston Blazers. An unbelievable out-of-the-box lead, 4-1 lead over these stunned Bandits.
And Christy over here, I just got some action. The boards were rocking about 12 to 13 inches with the hits that Boston's putting on Buffalo. They're putting a licking on them. Watch Fraser, he can't get control through the cylinder. They're protecting Cowie now, 4-1, 4:22 left. It's all Boston in the early going. Watch out, Fraser. Back to Fraser. He's got a shot, he doesn't take it. Fraser should take it, he's not giving it up. Backside, Dodgers has no angle, and the ball goes back to Buffalo. 3:15 left on the penalties. Johnny Tavares. Right now, Boston has an extra man. I think Randy Fraser, number 18, has the shot. He's got to take it. He's got the angle, and he's got plenty to shoot at. Hamley, he's against a team that has 5 players. They only have 4. Hold call against Talmo, number 6 for Boston. Now it'll be Buffalo ball. They only have 4 players. Boston has 5. But don't forget, Buffalo has scored more goals, a man short, than anybody in the league. They are absolutely lethal when the ball is loose. And it's right now. Timmy Soudan tries to pick it up. He can't get it. Here comes Tamo. Off to the races. Accordingly, whacks at him. There's a player down for Boston, and he is hurt. This could be brutal on the roster of Ron Fraser. Soudan is hurt. Could be a timeout for Boston. They are playing with one man short.
First fucking shit. You gotta start talking.
That's Soudan, number 33.
2 minutes roughing, pick him in the back. Away.
49, Elias comes into the box. He'll join me. It'll be another power play opportunity for Boston. They can blow this one open in quarter number 1. They're all ahead by 3. Okay, okay.
He'll talk to us. Okay. Okay. 30 seconds. Yes.
Everybody, let's go. Put your hands together. Left back. Just 20 seconds. That's all you gotta do.
I can't see one. We're back at the Auditorium in Buffalo where the Boston Blazers lead the Bandits 4-1. And just before the break, Tim Soudan, you took a nasty hit. You're bleeding from the lip, but are you going to be okay?
Oh, yeah.
This has become a really tough game for the Bandits. They're out for blood now, literally.
Yeah, it's getting a little chippy out there. Well, it's all part of competition, I guess.
All right, thanks a lot, Tim. He was the MIL Player of the Week already this season. Hope he has another game like that tonight.
Soudan calls it chippy. I call it a bloodbath. There's a lot of hitting, folks. Clemens looking for rope. He's got it. 5-1. Boston shell-shocking this Buffalo crowd. 1 goal for Buffalo so far in the first quarter. It was on a power play, but look at this team from Boston. They dish it down to Fraser, gets it back over to the wing. Here's Clemens with that right-handed shot. Nothing but rope. This is where Fraser was open last time. He didn't take it. Clemens does, and now he gets goal number 5 for Boston. Johnny Tavares still in the penalty box. No factor with a 5-minute major. That was a tough call for him. Tavares just hustling, kind of ran over Marty O'Neill. Was not flagrant, it seemed. He got a 5-minute major. He talked to us about it. You heard him say he thought it was a little excessive of a call. He has to stay in the box, even if Boston scores 6 goals. They've got a 4-goal lead now, 2:35 left. Lee Veltman, Christy Lee on the deuce. We've got Major Indoor Lacrosse. Watch out. Toby Boucher. He'll take the left-handed shot. He's got rope. 6-1. Boston is really coming alive. This team has not played this well all year, and they believe in themselves. Boucher from Ohio Wesleyan gets his 3rd goal of the game. Watch him come with the left hand. Nobody puts a real hurting on him, so he just goes up in the air. He's very tall, and he just gets the angle he needs. Watch him lift himself up for extra angle. Up in the air, over the shoulder. Cowie is being shell-shocked, and that may take effect. Matter of fact, it already has on Les Bartley's roster. They have put Bill Gerrie in the net. They've got Bill Gerrie in the net. Cowie rocked early on. Goalie change for Les Bartley. Gerrie's in there now. He hasn't warmed up. Boston will be wise to make sure they get a shot on goal. Gerrie has not had a chance to warm up properly. Cameron dishes it wide. You don't want to blow the shot here. Put some pressure on the new goalie. They work it behind. All even now. All the way across the cylinder, picked off beautifully by Buffalo. And that again is not what you want to do. A fresh goalie, you've got to put a shot on him. You've got to make him get warm in game conditions. But Boston did him a favor. They didn't even get a shot off. And Buffalo picked it up. Shaughnessy into the cylinder, but it's chipped away there by Schmitz. Now they've got to put some heat on Gerrie. He has not made a save. It's tough. You come in there, you don't get the normal warm-up. You want to see an easy shot, you've got to test him. Boston will try to do that with Page here, but they've only got 16, now 14 on the shot clock. It's winding down. Here the crowd is Cronin, number 4, looking for help. Stevens, 15, and now this is Soudan, the big gun. Right hand, he's looking to take a shot, looking for still, it's been an amazing, not a good quarter, folks, an amazing quarter for the Boston team. 6-2, a 4-goal lead. Can they keep up the pressure? Inside, watch out, Myers takes a shot, wide of the mark. 14 seconds left. They will have this 4-goal lead if they don't blow it here. They want to get one shot, 7 seconds left. Donovan's got to get it off. Donovan comes in, takes a right-handed shot, saved by Gerrie. Boston blew an opportunity to put pressure on Gerrie. They never really got a good shot on him. He didn't have a chance to warm up. It won't matter. He'll warm up during the break. Second quarter action coming up. 6-2. Boston leads. That's right, Boston.
In Buffalo, Major Indoor Lacrosse League action, and I'll tell you what, the Boston Blazers have come into Buffalo. They lead the Bandits 6-2. But NHL, fire on ice, some great action also on the Deuce. The Calgary Flames and the Vancouver Canucks, a key battle for first place in the Pacific Division. Catch all the action Tuesday, 10:30 Pacific time, or 10:30 Eastern time, 7:30 Pacific time. I'm rattled because that's going to be an awesome hockey game like this is an awesome lacrosse game. I have switched benches and now on the Buffalo Bandits side. During that timeout, we had the goalies, Ross Cowie and Bill Gerrie, trying to figure out how to stop the Boston Blazers offense. So it's going to be an interesting second quarter, Lee.
And they start off quick, Christy. Francis gets the face-off, comes down, takes a shot. They still haven't tested Gerrie. Now they do. Nothing but rope from Schmitz. That is what they've got to do. Gerrie has not had a real good, normal warm-up. Finally, they test him. They let him off the hook at the end of the first quarter, but they test him there. Schmitz had a partial screen. He bounces this one up at the top of the net. Watch, there's players in front of the goalie Gerrie. They bounce it, and it comes up and hits the net beautifully in the corner. Look at this. In front of Gerrie, nobody can see. Gerrie cannot see where the shot's coming from. The beautiful bounce shot by the veteran Schmitz gives him his second goal, not only of tonight, folks, the second goal of the season. This team can play, and they're showing you how. Boston winning the ground balls. We talked about how that could be the key stat, and I believe it has been quarter number one. Boston is beating Buffalo to the ground ball. That gives you more transitions. That gives you more assists. That gives you better shots on the goalie. And for a team from Boston that struggled with anybody in the league, they better their shooting percentage. They're going to win a lot of games. Tavares, number 11. He's the best player in the league. He's being marked now by tough defender Chanenchuk. Now the ball loose. Let's see if they can get the ground ball. Here it is. Loose ball again by Francis. He's on the run. Todd Francis pulls up as they reload the offense. Watch out. Tavares wants to get the ball. He misses that. It'll be a 5-1-4 if they can move the ball. Carmean. Donovan on the far side. They dish it down the corner, but nobody picks it up. A bad break for Boston. They had an opportunity. Tavares gambles. Now he's down looking for the offense. Carnegie. Tavares is the hanger. Tavares has got the ball back. No. He is nailed to the ground by Soudan. It'll be a push ball on Soudan. Ball goes back to Buffalo. They are getting tough. Accordingly, hard shot wide of the net. That wasn't even close to being on net. 24 seconds. They gave him a reshot clock anyway. Veltman far side. Accordingly now out front. Watch out. Ball's loose. They're looking. Watch it. Tavares. Ball pushed wide. And another shot. A great save by O'Neill. Another shot by Marty O'Neill makes 3 saves in a row. In the crease is the call. away from the boxes. He gives it to Stevens. Stevens now gets fresh legs in front of him. He looks in front, dishes it back to his running mate. This is Donovan. Donovan played at Duke. This league 2 years ago. Toby Boucher from Ohio Wesleyan. Great athlete. He's already got 3 goals. Boucher has the left hand that's very much feared by goalie Ross County now. 3 goals in the first quarter. Chanachuk from Hopkins. 4 seconds left of the shot clock. You better let it go. Bruce Chanachuk's got to fire now. He lets it go. Fails for 1. Christy Lee on the bench.
Please, quick observation here. The last goal by the Buffalo Bandits could be a turning point for this team. Marty O'Neill went into the penalty box. He's been so good at shutting these guys out. Chris McCabe comes in. Immediately they score. That was a big mental boost to this Bandit team.
All right, Christy's on that Bandit bench. She can feel the emotions rise up a notch, and that's what she's talking about. 7-3 now. Boston, can they keep this pressure on? It all starts with the ground balls, folks. We talked about that as being the focal stat today. Darren Kilgore going against Toby Boucher. Kilgore all alone looking for rope. He finds the corner. Darius Kilgore has 2 goals, 2 assists. He came to play today. He gets in the style of Toby Boucher, makes the fake, goes the right hand, and then he shows the right hand, then goes behind the back. Watch him show his right hand, go behind the back when he gets a little bit of something to shoot at. A tremendously accurate behind the back shot. Kilgore is being a man mountain tonight. 2 goals, 2 assists. He's carrying the load until Tavares gets his acting gear, and Cordingley and company. Cordingley's right there. Number 40, made defense by Peter Schmitz. Shortly getting rocked by number 99 Schmidt. Ball out front. Tavares could not find it. Shot clock down to 14. Look at Cali come out of the goal. No, this is Gerrie. I'm sorry. Gerrie all the way out. He's all the way up to midfield. Ball dished back in. They shovel it in. Shot clock down to 1. Now here comes Marty O'Neill. All right, Bill Fox is going to put 2 players in the box. Todd Francis and Cordingley. Cordingley has been getting worked over, folks. I can tell you that. You've seen it at home. He's getting shoved, he's getting smacked, he's getting teared, torn down to the old tarmac.
We got 2 minutes roughing on both players. 2 minutes roughing on both players.
So Francis gets in the box. Along with Courtney, though each game 2 minutes, 10 minutes left in the second quarter. A 3-goal lead for the Blazers. It's the first time in the game that Buffalo scored 2 goals in a row. Tavares and then Kilgore. After Schmitz had opened up a 7-2 lead, a 5-goal lead. They were critical goals. Now, Boston with possession. They have not had a sharp offense since late in the first quarter. They're missing a lot of opportunities. Let the shot clock go down. Fraser comes in, looks for an opportunity, and the ball goes wide. Randy's got to bring it to his left hand. He takes away the angle, but a great push move by Randy Fraser. Rich Kilgore, number 16 for Buffalo, gives it off to Stuart. Now he does fakes like this. Now he can still maintain it. Ball over to Tavares. Check from behind by Carmean. Ball goes back. Tavares. Took it for a rope. He's got it. this off with 9:16 left. A 2-goal lead now by the Blazers. Marty O'Neill playing tough in the nets for Boston. It was a 6-2 lead at the end of the first. It grew to 7-2 before Kilgore and Tavares scored 3 straight goals for Buffalo. Tavares felt like it was part of his mistake. He had a 5-minute major. Buffalo scored 3 goals in the 5-minute major. That really gave him the lead. But he's making up for it. Watch out for Cochran. O'Neill makes the save. The ball loose again. Push call against Buffalo. It'll go to Boston. Their offense again has been not been as aggressive as it was in the first. They're holding the ball a lot, starting late in the first quarter. And Ron Fraser is looking for a new line. Scores on the sidelines. He waves his arm in a circle. First line, he tries to get first legs on there. But again, here's how the offense has changed since late in the first quarter. They're spending a lot of time getting people in and out. Loose balls, Boston still in the lead, 21-17. But look, no good shots on the goalie. They're not pressuring Gerrie like they pressured Cowie. They're being too careful with the rock. You've got to push the rock like they did in the first 12 minutes and ram it down their throats. That's what worked for them in the first 12 minutes. They have abandoned that offense. And now it's all Buffalo as they push it down and take every opportunity to shoot. O'Neill with a great shot. Accordingly, walks right in front of me, gets back on the tarmac. He's back on the field. Neil Doddridge down to Fraser. They've got to start pushing in, getting tough shots, testing Gerrie. Boucher, he likes to shoot. He's got 3 already. Comes inside, left-handed shot. Good save by Gerrie. Fraser can't pick it up. Ball loose. Boucher locking up with Elias. Critical goal. It does not count. Watch this. The shot clock is winding down. No, this is one just moments ago. I'm sorry, moments ago. They did not count this. O'Neill swings it away. Wow. Looks like it might be in. They did not call a goal. That may be a telling goal late in the game. A goal that did not count. Score is still 7-5. 7:34 left in the second quarter. Well, you might notice we've got Tom Young, the head referee. He's mic'd on the field. We apologize for some of the language, but he's trying to get you closer to the game. And look at the blood coming out of Elias. Okay, Elias is in the bench right next to me. My broadcast position right down on the field. Elias has got some blood just pouring out of his face. He was not happy with the call. It'll be a power play triggered by Clemens up top. That's Boucher on the left. Soudan on the right. So Boucher and Soudan in the shooting positions. Push call against Veltman. And now Soudan on inbound.
Soudan, move it out. Move it out.
2-minute penalty call from Elias, the good-looking rookie, Tyson Elias. He's in the box. 2-goal lead by Boston. They'd love to get one back. That's Boucher. That's Clemens. Back to Boucher. Good pressure put on by Buffalo, and it affects the play of Toby Boucher. Here comes. There's Kilgore. He's got a trailing player. Kilgore has Tavares. Kilgore takes the right-handed shot. He can't find rope. Watch out. Watch out. Push call down the other end against Doddridge. Doddridge was riding Stu Aird.
I got it.
Ball goes back to Buffalo. Now they are a man down as Veltman, number 32, inbounds for Buffalo. 7 minutes left. Critical number 130 left in the play. Great check by Francis. Can he get the ball against Veltman? The vacuum cleaner. He's shielding himself. Too much time on the clear. You heard Tom Young. So Francis did a great job of keeping Veltman from clearing the ball. And Veltman complained enough to get 2 minutes in the box. Tom Young is taking no prisoners.
2 minutes unsportsmanlike conduct. 2 minutes unsportsmanlike conduct.
It's the unsportsmanlike call. Look at that. And now he'll talk to Tom Young. Tom Young says, hey,
2
easy there.
minutes unsportsmanlike.
So we got Veltman, Tyson Elias, they're both in the penalty box. So it's 5 against 3. Timeout called by Les Bartley. Whoa! 6:58 left. A 2-goal lead by the Blazers, and they've got a 2-man advantage when we come back.
Once again, selected at this 90.5. Please report to
Yes, I'm ready.
right now.
I'll be out there.
Yeah.
Here's the Buffalo Bandits.
How much time?
To Jim Veltman.
Tommy, you can hear me, right?
Okay.
We're back live on the Deuce. I've got communications with Tommy Young and referee. Tommy Young, you're calling it pretty close. What was that last call?
I can't hear you, Lee, but I know what you asked. We had unsportsmanlike conduct on Veltman for hitting the guy with a dead ball for no reason.
All right, he's calling it close to the vest, folks. It'll be a 5-on-3. Tavares is on top of this man-down defense. Stu Aaron underneath with Darius Kilgore. Clemens, Toby Boucher, back up to Clemens. Soudan. They're taking their time on this one. Over to Boucher. He's got a shot. Down to Tavares. Backdoor. Rope. Randy Fraser. Backdoor. Beautifully done. Ron Fraser had his team very patient. The last thing you want to do when you're 5-on-3 is take a shot that might be saved by the goalie. A hurried shot. If you make the 3 passes, which you should be able to do, 5-on-3, look at 1, 2, 3, boom. You get the easy goal. Gerrie, backdoor. The ball had moved twice. It comes down to Tavares, all the way across to Fraser. Gerrie cannot make the 4-foot slide in time. It's a slam dunk from Fraser. One man comes out of the box. Veltman is still in the box. Tyson Elias comes out. It's 8-5, a 3-goal lead for Boston. I might add, folks, and Christy Lee can give us an update. Christy, watch Tyson Elias over there. He's got a butterfly stitch on that facial injury. He was bleeding heavily from the nose area, and that'll have to be watched as this game progresses.
That's right, Lee. They're working on Tyson as we speak down here on the bench. Tyson, are you going to be okay, buddy?
I'm fine. Just a little cut of his nose. Everybody's seen this. Everybody's had one of them, especially Spanky, so everybody will know.
Well, there you have it, Lee. Everybody's got one, including Tyson. Now he's got a cute little Band-Aid over his nose.
All right, well, they are putting pressure on Boston. Boston, don't forget, playing without a man on the roster. Andy Towers not able to play tonight, so that they are playing with 14 field players. One man short. Hard shot by Clemens. Bounces up and over the net. A fresh 30-second clock. Now they are playing 5-1-4. Still a power play. 42 seconds left on the penalty to Jim Veltman. Remember that penalty. The one Tom Young called unsportsmanlike. Boston still leading by 2 in the shots on goal department. They've had a lot of control. That ball picked up in midair by Stu Aaron. Now it's picked out of his stick by Boucher off of Tavares. Tavares is down low. Tavares cannot pick it up. Beautiful feed by Boucher, but Tavares could not handle it. That would have been a very tough play for Gerrie to make against Tavares. Couldn't handle it though. Big shot and a save by O'Neill. How about Darius Kilgore with that cannon? He's got 2 goals and 2 assists. Jimmy Veltman ready to go in right in front of me. 10 seconds left. He is ready to make an impact. Down low. Shot and rope for Carmean. Goal number 8. Make it 9. A 4-goal lead again for Boston. I've talked about the athletic ability of this Boston team, and this is proof. Watch Carmean come in, launch himself to the far pipe, and Gerrie has nothing to say about it. Carmean, All-American from UMass. Watch him launch himself across the cylinder. He finds rope behind Gerrie. 9-5. It was a 2-goal lead moments ago, and the 2 penalties. 1 goal was scored, and you can credit 1 to each of the penalties. So far, it's been the power play of Boston that has gotten this 4-goal lead. The major to John Tavares, maybe the most critical penalty, was a 5-minute penalty in the first quarter. Watch out accordingly. Marty O'Neill picks it up, looks to the outlet immediately. 4:21 left, a 4-goal lead in the first half. Doddridge out of the box, no. Boston trying to get the ball moved up quickly. Chris Cameron in there. That was Doddridge. Fast out of the box. Chanachuk from Hopkins gets the ball checked out. Now they pick it up in there off the front. Watch Buffalo. They are in transition and they are dangerous. Cochran on the far side. Cochran number 9 is asking for it. He doesn't get it. Nicula misses the goal. Great left-handed move by Brian Nicula. And he just missed the far pipe. He had O'Neill faked out of his protection. 4 goals, 9-6 with less than 2 to go in the half.
I got it, I hear you. All right, great, thank you. I got it. All right. Okay.
Johnny Tavares has taken over for Buffalo, but he needs a few more. 9-6 to score. Buffalo has control the first half. They are shocking the crowd in Buffalo tonight against the world champions, the defending world champions. It was a 12-10 game last year. And Boston has come to play. Their leading rookie, Andy Towers, not able to go. They're playing a man short, and they have played from the minute this game started. 1:34 left. They've really made the biggest moves on the power play. Carmean's got a shot. Looks for the left hand's got it, but a great save by Gerrie. Carmean puts up the loose ball. That's been key. Back door, wants the shot. Francis misses wide. Big error by Francis, who had the whole goal. Great feed, and Francis missed the net. He went wide. Trying too finely to go to the far side rope. Push call. Time out to get the ball back to Boston. A fresh 30 seconds. 16 seconds is critical. Obviously, the next 3-goal lead right now. He can go to 4. He can go to 2. Oh, he didn't look. Check through to nobody. Watch out. Fast break. This is dangerous. Silcott coming down. Silcott looks over to Brian Nicola. He's tough inside. Left hand knocked down by Shannon Chuck. Here comes O'Neill and company. O'Neill gives it off and takes it up to Clemens. Clemens back to the center. Clemens gets it back. Right hand. Oh, Clemens had a shot. Schmidt's up top. Watch out. Big defense from behind. No call. No call. Stu Aaron takes a shot. Schmidt's taking it. Stu Aaron took a shot to the back. The Boston player, but did not get the call. 40 seconds in penalty. 3-goal lead, and any one of these goals is going to be critical. Either 2 goals going in or 3 to 4 goals going in. Morning lead tight. Watch out. Stu Aaron. Surface of this Buffalo Auditorium. Team. Watch out, shot by Stevens goes wide. They've been a little bit outside now. They can find themselves in trouble. Cordingley against one player. Cordingley takes a shot off the pipe. Veltman wraps it around. Just saved by O'Neill. Inside, Tavares looks for it. 3-2-1. Big save by O'Neill to keep it a 2-goal lead. Timeout was called with less than 1 second to go. Less than 1 second to go. Les Bartley called a timeout. He might get a shot. I don't know. 0.6 of a second to show on the clock. Whoa, this game has been better than projected, folks. Boston came
That's 2
out
for
of
Buffalo. They got still one right.
Started this game with a big lead. Goes to Tommy Young. Okay, 0.6 of a second. 2-goal lead.
John, I want you to take the shot from high. You stay up high, okay? You come around, take the shot from high.
Les Bartley calling for a player to come around and take a shot from high. I'll tell you what, you don't have time to come around anywhere. You've got 0.6 of a second. That's not 6 seconds. That's 0.6 of
going? Do you want me to, where do you want me to go at third quarter? Here or there? It's gonna be a tough call. All right. So we'll come up on billboard, right? Okay. Right, I got it. Right? Okay, I got it. Right. At the waterfront, official headquarters of the Major Indoor Lacrosse League in Buffalo, where we happen to be tonight at the Odd, the Buffalo Bandits and the Boston Blazers. This has been an unbelievable lacrosse game. If you're just joining us, boy, you had better stick around. Don't touch that dial. 9-7 the score. The Blazers lead. They're stunned here in Buffalo. They just went into the locker room. They're kind of rattled. Let me tell you, folks, they're undefeated in 22 games. It's going to be a super second half. Right now, though, he has 2 goals, 2 assists. He and his brother Rich are very interesting. They've got a heritage in lacrosse that we're going to examine further right now on the Deuce.
I'm Derek Kilgore of the Buffalo Bandits. I'm a forward. I'm his brother Rich Kilgore. I'm also a forward. Welcome to the Tuscarora Indian Reservation. This is where me and my brother grew up. We're located just outside Niagara Falls, and we're going to take on a little tour. Here we are in front of Tuscaloosa Crafts on the Tuscarora Reservation, and they make lacrosse sticks in here. And why don't you come on inside and we'll show you how. And so you should do every Saturday morning for about 5 years, 13 to 18.
That's the start of one stick. This is what it looks like after it's grinded down. This is what the final product would look like. Right here, this is a girl stick.
One of the many things me and my brother did for money when we were growing up. And I don't know how many times me and Darius got caught sniffing this thing, but
there is still prejudice. People know you're Indian, they look at you different, you know. You have a beer or something, they start waiting for you to start war whooping and chopping people up and stuff like that. But you know, once you get to know you, you're just a regular person.
Darius Kilgore's got a big right-handed shot. He wants it underhanded. He's got broke.
Most people think that, you know, on the reservation we're going to live in teepees and have, you know, outhouses and all that stuff.
We live in houses, we got running water now, we go out and kill our food.
A lot of fun, a lot of good people out here. And, you know, if I wouldn't trade it for anything. If I had to do anything different, I would. I'd live out here again.
I got regular hair, I don't have a mohawk, no feathers sticking up my back, so I just want everyone to know that we're regular people. Don't treat us any different.
People off the rest play sandlot baseball, we play sandlot lacrosse.
We just played all day.
As long as I can remember, I've had a lacrosse stick in my hand.
Where Smoking Joe's is where my brother and I work. Get that camera out of my face. Out of selling items, all the cigarettes. Canadians come over here to spend money. Here's the Bandit hat. This is one of the biggest sellers on the reservation. We're about the best unknown team in the city of Buffalo. We don't get too much press coverage. Once the milk came along, you start seeing kids walk around with lacrosse sticks again. You start seeing them out playing sports instead of out doing drugs. This is a great opportunity, you know, something to shoot for. Before you play up to your 21 and start drinking, you know, or start roofing, whatever. You know, I think it's helped out a lot on this reservation.
I'm on Christie's mic. Buffalo. Testing 1 2. Test 1 2. Okay. Where are these guys? Who are they? What? the score, 9-7, Boston leads. It's our Coors Light halftime report. And we got the young kids playing today, folks, at the halftime. We've had our exhibition going on for the break, the 10, 12-minute break at halftime here at the Aud in Buffalo. The kids here start young, and that's what they're doing behind us right now. I'm Lee Felsman along with Christy Lee, and what a game it has been. Boston has led since the beginning of the game, a big 6-2 first quarter, and then they now lead 9-7 as we go into the second half. Look at the stats. 29-27, Boston leads in shots on goal. Loose balls, they lead there too. That is a shocker. Saves, even, and face-offs a little bit edge to Buffalo. But the big key is leading stats in loose balls and shots on goal. And look at the extra man. 2 goals for each team. Shot chart is always important and exclusive on the Deuce. And look at the shots for the Blazers. 8 shots, 4 goals, 5 shots, 2 goals, 6 goals right down the middle. And that's where you want to shoot on Cowie and company. They have made their shots count as they work into the red area, the cylinder of the Indoor League. That is good shooting. The Bandits, on the other hand, look how many shots they take in close. 16. That shows you the great job O'Neill has been doing. Only 5 goals on 16 shots in the prime red area right in front of the goal. Cowie had a tough time in the first quarter. Gerrie came in quarter number 2, and he has really been doing a great job in the second quarter. Marty O'Neill has gone the whole way for the Boston team, and he has really been tested as well. Got knocked down by Johnny Tavares in the second quarter, came back to finish the quarter. He's a key if Boston's going to win this game. Philadelphia is beating Baltimore 5-4 in the other game tonight in the Major Indoor Lacrosse League schedule. They're in Baltimore. Don't forget that, last week, I should say, Baltimore got shellacked by Philadelphia. So them being close in this game shows that they have regrouped. Skip Lickfus has his team playing well in Baltimore against Gate and company, the Philadelphia Wings, who are trying to get back to the championship game. But right here, it's Boston playing tough against the great team from Buffalo. We'll have the second half in just a moment.
Testing 1, 2. You want to do a promo or something? Okay. Just let me know which one. Is that Continental Basketball Association? Okay. I don't have a camera guy, but where do you want me to go from the promo? Okay. Right? Go to the promo. Okay. Do you want me to reestablish, or do you want me to go right to the promo? Okay. The Leaf is back over there, so I throw it to him. Do I throw it to a break or back to Leaf, or where? Okay, bud. Continental Basketball Association on the Deuce, the League of Dreams brings you Quad City Thunder against the Columbus Horizon. That game is tomorrow, 12:30 noon Pacific time, 3 o'clock on the East Coast. We're back at the Aud in Buffalo. Unbelievable Major Indoor Lacrosse League action. The Blazers from Boston have come on here, and they have shaken up the Bandits. The Bandits have been undefeated in 22 games, and they are losing right now to the Blazers. 9-7 is the current score. We're just about ready to kick off the second half, and this is going to be an awesome third quarter. You're not going to believe this one. The guys from Buffalo, they're starting to get a little frazzled. The referees, the officials are starting to talk back to them a little bit. Are they going to get into a little bit of trouble? Who knows? Are they going to lose their cool? They're really known for keeping their cool and being very in control. Don't count them out. Don't count out the Boston Blazers. They are fired up. They're leading. No one thought this was going to happen. It's going to be awesome, Leaf.
And Christie, it'll be really interesting to see if they go back to the philosophy of quarter number one. They are short one player. Les Bartley getting his team back on track. John Tavares stepped back into the leadership role, scoring 3 of the last 4 goals. Darius Kilgore started also to be on fire early on in the game, 2 goals, 2 assists. But this team in green and white came in here without their leading rookie, without one man, Andy Towers. So they dressed 14 forwards. And now they will have to see how much energy they have to go against Bill Gerrie, number 39. Gerrie came in quarter number 2. It was a rocky first quarter, 6-2 against Ross Cowie. And Gerrie came in and has been fairly substantial. Actually, he came in the last 2 minutes of the first quarter. We can think back to that. And Ron Fraser gets his team ready to go. Schmitz, 29. Next Mill game here on the Deuce, the Wings against the New York Saints. That's from the Nassau Coliseum. Paul Gate and company coming in. Paul Gate, an identical twin brother, Gerrie, really can electrify a crowd. And we'll be at Nassau Coliseum for our following Deuce game of Major Indoor Lacrosse. The Bandits streak 22 straight victories, longest current streak in pro sports. And it is being challenged right now by a team that has given them fits throughout the last 2 years. Marty O'Neill comes in late, folks. This might be a story. Equipment problem, we are told, by Marty O'Neill, who walks on slowly, the last one out of the locker rooms. Last guy on the field. Talmo, number 6, Silcott, number 4, will be facing off. Ron Fraser right there, an All-American, great midfielder. In the field game, now coaching the Major Indoor Lacrosse League. 6. Talmo, he beats Silcott. Silcott has a 61% face-off number, and I think Talmo and company and Francis have done pretty well against him today. Talmo, number 6 now, gives it off to Toby Boucher. Up to Chanchuk, number 13. Look at the off-goal movement. Doddridge takes the left-handed shot. It's picked up by Veltman. That looks familiar, folks. Veltman gets the loose ball, gives it off to Tavares. Maybe Buffalo's back into their normal groove against Doddridge now. Not really a great shot by Doddridge. Give the ball back to Stewart. Takes a shot, and O'Neill makes the first great save of the second half. Again, Buffalo now getting shots from feeds across the cylinder. Watch out. Chanachuk from Hopkins has it. The trailer Doddridge. Doddridge behind him. Back to Doddridge. Left-hand shot. And a save. A big save. Doddridge thought he had it. He started celebrating, but that was a big save by Gerrie. Now Doddridge goes in the crease. He better watch. He's spending too much time in the penalty box already. Number 9, Doddridge. 2 chances to score by Doddridge. He didn't get anything. Watch Rich Kilgore looking for rope. He's got it. Rich Kilgore came in with 1 goal in the season. Look at him find the white rope right in the corner. You couldn't find the corner any more perfectly. They dish the ball out to Kilgore. Watch Kilgore find that corner. O'Neill doesn't give him much, and Kilgore finds it. 9-8, they're back to within 1. It hasn't been this close since the opening game when it was a 1-0 lead. Opening moments of the game was a 1-0 lead by Boston. They went on a little bit of a tear early on, scored 3 straight goals in quarter number 1. Ball out of bounds, gives it back to Boston. Carmean takes it. He was the MVP last week, winning in overtime for Boston. They need to hold together against the on-rushing offense of Buffalo. In close! That's going to be a goal. Nothing but rope the charging Chris Cameron. Beautiful job as Cameron came right down the cylinder. What a job by Chris. Watch him come down, asking for the ball. He gets it. Elias lets him go, and Cameron redirects. Watch Tyson Elias let Chris Cameron go. He sneaks in low. The feed comes right into Cameron. Watch now as they go back. They find it. Cameron, nothing but rope, folks, and that answers the goal of Buffalo. Now a 10-8 game. Another shot as Soudan comes in and puts it right in the face of Gerrie. This is the kind of offense that Boston started the game with. They ended up the first half with a patient offense, an offense that gave up a lot of opportunities. They've got to let it go, in my estimation. They've got to crank it up and keep ramming it down the throat of Buffalo. It'll be a face-off. Off to the goalkeeper's right. Soudan 33 for Boston. Silcott, number 4, the face-off specialist. Played at Nazareth, was an All-American, captain of the team that went to the national championships. Christy Lee, the benches are starting off looking very controlled over there.
That's right. This is the key to their game right now. Control, consistency. They're going to keep doing what they're doing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's the strategy. Also, they want to make sure they make effective use of that 30-second clock. Make sure each man gets their hands on the ball. So far, it seems to be working for them as the Blazers lead the Bandits 10-8.
Well, Christy, and I look at the team behind you. They are very, very organized. They are very calm. Both benches, you won't see another game in this league where both benches sit. Both benches have all the players sitting organized. Fraser likes that. Les Bartley likes that. He thinks the teams get better rest. They're better organized and focused when they come back on the field. Meanwhile, Soudan, number 33, stitches and all in his lip, goes into the penalty box. This is not good because with a 10-8 lead, 12:24 left in the third, they give Hammer Hamley and company a power play. Veltman off the shooter's left. Veltman down to Tavares. Veltman to Tavares on the left-hand side. Hammer Hamley there looking for a shot into Tavares. Looking for rope. Big save by O'Neill. Tavares gets back in the center. Hamley bounces it off the back. Now up to Kilgore. Back down inside, and O'Neill is going pipe to pipe as Tavares shoots it behind. Francis is trying to pick it up. Francis looks in, finds Donovan. Buffalo has to get some fresh legs in here. They're tired. As Donovan pushes down the field, Donovan gets tripped. No call. The ball's loose. Brian Hall tries to pick it up. Stevens and Donovan can't find it. Buffalo will finally get control, and Gerrie picks it up. No, Donovan still is there playing two players. Donovan picks it up, looks for a trailing player. Finally gets Stevens. They're a man down, so they're taking their time. 1 minute, 11 seconds left, and a fresh shot clock. Great play by Donovan. Single-handedly beat two players on the Buffalo squad. Gerrie and one other to keep the ball here. Now, Boston will eat up time. Shot clock down to 15. It might take a shot here. Goes into Carmean, but picked off by, you guessed it, go back, cleaner, number 32, Jim Veltman. Veltman to Tavares. That is the deadly right now, Mr. Everything. Johnny Tavares. Same, pick him up. Power play far side to Darius Kilgore. Hamley up top. That's Darius Kilgore, played by Todd Francis. Hammer Hamley. In tight now. Accordingly, couldn't find it. Ball loose. Good play by number 45. Of course, that's the all-pro Carmean. Darius Kilgore trying to get some physical. 23 seconds left on the penalty. They can eat it up here. They don't take a shot. See if they waste it. They try to get it to Stevens. The ball goes loose. They could have eaten up the whole penalty, but they tried to get a shot. Good, aggressive play, but Stevens just didn't handle it. They'll have a chance for another shot. 7 seconds left. They'll have one shot if they hurry. Tavares looks over to Hamley. Where's the ball? Now it's loose. Let's see if Francis can find it. Kilgore, such an immovable object. Hamley looking for rope. He can't find the 4x4.5 goal. All even now. Kilgore moving it in. Ball loose. Picked up by Hamley, and a great shot to save by O'Neill. Veltman, far side, deflected by Francis. Accordingly, into Veltman. Veltman back to Tavares. Watch out. Big save by O'Neill. Great offense by Buffalo, but the defense is stingy. Carmean, the MVP last week, looking for it. Can't find it against Gerrie. Each goalie coming up huge. Veltman's got Tavares behind him. Tavares far side. Accordingly shoots off the pipe. He had Tavares for a slam dunk, and he didn't give it up. Accordingly made a huge mistake. Tavares could have just rolled it in the goal, but Accordingly wanted it himself. Big mistake by Accordingly. Boucher locks and loads the offense for Boston. Big defense on both ends of the field. 2-goal lead for Soudan and company from Boston. 9:23 left in the third. Lee Boswell and Christy Lee on the deuce. We're live, folks. Major Indoor Lacrosse League action. Carmean is a great shooter, puts it right in the stomach. And Veltman reaches out with his hand. His gloved hand. Bill Fox picks that up, and that'll be a new shot clock. Carmean, number 45, gets it down low. Soudan's 33. He's getting whacked there by Stewart. Try to find Dodgers. He can't pick it up. Whoa, wait a minute. Blow the whistle. And Hamley.
You want a break now? You want the break now?
Now trying to figure it out.
You want the break?
The referee going to the box to call this one. This is the referee went to the wrong box. He's on the wrong side. Now he comes over here. Mike went to the wrong side. Bob Hamley's coming in the box.
Let's go.
Buffy's call. Bob Hamley, number 28. here. Bob, it didn't look like much of a push. What they call you on?
From behind, I guess.
He says from behind, looking now for the power play. All right, front Boucher with a great save by Gerrie. 2-goal lead still for the Blazers. That's how the quarter started 9-7. They've each scored 1. It's a power play, but watch out for Buffalo. They have the most dynamic and feared man-down units. Duaire, the great Duaire, the veteran. Shaughnessy. And accordingly, the young offensive player who has really shown his stuff this year, he's being tailed by Talmo. Now it's out to the wing. Hardo getting inside, the ball up loose. They can't find it, it's behind the goal. Accordingly, by himself, 2 players on him. Hold call, the shot clock was going down to 0 with a hold call to give it back to Buffalo. Great break for them. 118, watch this as the hold call comes in. The shot clock had expired, but that hold call, the hit by Talmo, gives it back to Buffalo. Don't forget, they only have 4 players on the field. There are 5 players on the field for the Boston team. Nicola for 12, and Company out here for Buffalo can work the man down better than anybody in the league. They've scored 5 or 6 goals this year, being a man short. Nicola, he's tough, he's strong. He's got 2 players on him, left hand, looking for rope. Can't get it, O'Neill makes a save. Flex now, he's got a tired Buffalo team. If Buffalo can be beaten down the field, it'll be tough for the play defense. Soudan can't pick it up, and here comes Veltman! He came off the bench fresh. Veltman picks up the loose ball. He went right to Brian Hall now. Brian Hall can shoot, man down, and the ball goes wide. That's why they're dangerous. They substitute so beautifully. Veltman started it all by stealing the ball. 34 seconds left on the first penalty, but we have a second penalty now called. Brian Hall, I think, is going down into the box with Toby Boucher. We'll sort it out in a moment. 10-8, 2-goal lead by Boston with 7:34 left in the third. Come on back for more mill action on the Deuce.
Fifteen. Okay, here you go.
Back at the odd, 2-man advantage for Boston, and Carmean will trigger up top, and Cameron's up there in the shooter's right-handed spot. That's Carmean, back to Cameron. He's had a shot, gives it back to Carmean. It's 5 against 3. If they move the ball out of this shot, they did not move the ball, and it's an easy save for Veltman. Veltman to Tavares! Out of the goal is O'Neill, and O'Neill trying to get it. He can't pick it up, Stu Aaron picks it up. Aaron looking for Tavares. Tavares looks for both. Great shot! We'll take a short break. We come back. 10-9, Blazers lead. Buffalo will be man up in 40 seconds.
Back at the Auditorium, Buffalo on the deuce, an intense game of lacrosse in the Major Indoor Lacrosse League. And joining me now, Chris Cameron. Chris, what is the key to hang on to that lead?
We got to keep our composure. We got to stick together as a team.
And it's that simple, huh?
Well, you got 17,000 fans, and we're only 17 of us here. We got to stay together.
All right. Thanks a lot, Chris Cameron, and this Boston Blazer team leading 10-9.
And back to live action. Stevens. A little bit of a hold call on him, gives the ball back to Buffalo. Here comes Brian Nicholas, so strong with the left hand. Nicholas wants to throw backdoor. Shaughnessy, he was out of the area. He couldn't even shoot, no angle. Shaughnessy wheels back. They want to get the power play. Maybe waiting the last 26 seconds. I don't think so because the shot clock's down to 15. Nicholas looks for rope, can't get it. Follow-up shot, Elias, and too many fakes. The ball checked out of his stick. Boston being oh so aggressive. Carmean comes in. Elias looking to power his way. Ball goes high and wide. Buffalo trying to bully their way in against Boston. Boston is knocking them all over the carpet. Nicholas, the same kind of power move. Bushclaw gives it to Boston. A lot of power moves by Buffalo, not really the typical offense that gets them moving. Now the penalty is up. It'll be 5 players for Buffalo against 4 players for Boston. Let's see if they use up the full shot clock. Chris Cameron, we just talked to him, 50 lead. He's got the ball now. He's looking for help as Brian Hall comes out. Brian Hall, 17 against 17, number-wise. Brian Hall fresh out of the box. Cameron, good roll move. And the score by quarter shows you that Boston won the first quarter, Buffalo the second, and Buffalo leads in the third. Donovan can shoot in tight. If he gets a shot, he does. He wastes it. Unbelievable. Donovan standing right in the face of Gerrie. Doesn't take a shot, and the shot clock expires. That has happened more times than Fraser can stand. You don't get that many shots in the face of the goalie. Donovan can read his eyes, yet he doesn't take the shot. Those kind of opportunities don't come along often, and that could kill the Boston Hopes. Large tries to get it across the cylinder, picked up by Cameron. Cameron has Schmitz going off, fresh legs coming on, and Neil Doddridge, number 9, up front. Now Cameron waits as fresh legs come on. It's Toby Boucher coming in. Stevens gets the ball far side. Tavares is here with Stevens. Shot clock down to 16. Game clock down to 4:24 in the third quarter. Stevens is a little bit winded. 10 seconds left. He's got to give it to a fresh player. It's Talmo. Talmo better take something if he wants to shoot. They might just dish it off into the corner. Man inside. Doddridge might be the guy. Take a shot, Talmo. Nope. How many times, folks, we've seen them take the ball. Of course, this time they are man short, so they don't mind as much. Teams all, as a matter of fact, I look up to the board. Everybody's out of the penalty box, so take that back. They were even up, and Boston missed another opportunity to shoot 2 in a row, and that'll take them out of the game right now if they don't get that back in order. They really blew the socks off this crowd and got a big lead by getting aggressive in the first part of the game. Now they're being a little too patient and missing opportunities to shoot. Same thing with Buffalo. They lose the shot clock. Bryson Lyons takes it. O'Neill saves it, but the whistle had already gone off the horn. You heard it. That's a shot clock. 2 in a row. Both teams getting a little bit too controlled, and that happens when you have great defense. You start thinking too much. You start not taking shots you normally would take. Bruce Janet looks across the cylinder. Doesn't see anybody open now with a sweeping move. He's got a right-handed shot. Checks from behind, looking for a trailer. It's Carmean. Right hand for rope and a good save. Another follow-up and a save. Soudan up top again. Carmean with a fake. If you get That's a great goal. He knows when to take the dive. He's done it beautifully. Chris Cameron playing a great game. Soudan inside, look at the rope, he's got the corner, and that's goal number 11. Beautiful move. Cameron finds Soudan, and that's the way you do it. One pass right in the face of Gerrie, and they find the corner. Soudan finds it from Chris Cameron, and then right there in the corner as he was on top of goalie Bill Gerrie. Here's Cameron. He sees Soudan cutting, feeds him beautifully. Soudan comes in, one fake to the far pipe, comes right on top, near side corner. First goal of the night for Soudan, who's been one of the leading scorers. That could be a good omen. If he can light it up late in the game, those are goals they'll need to beat the fantastic defending champion team from Buffalo. Veltman, worried now.
I got it.
This game may be slipping away. Johnny Tavares, Mr. Everything. Underhand shot brushed away by O'Neill. But Tavares follows it up. Looks for Veltman. He might dive across the center. He can do it. Veltman with that great left-handed shot. Takes it right there. O'Neill just gobbles it up. Picked up again by Buffalo. Donovan trying to ward the player off. Stevens picks it up. Ball player. It's Chris Cameron, but picked up by Veltman. He is so tough. Tavares in close to the save by O'Neill. And Francis saves O'Neill and picking up another loose ball. O'Neill gets called for a hold. O'Neill came out, got called for a hold. Watch out, they're whistling back in play. Cameron takes the check from behind. Fantastic defense by Cameron, but Tavares picks up the loose ball. Now the ball checked loose. Playing without the stick. Tavares playing without the stick. And the ball would go. Donovan knocks it down. Tavares taking a dive. You can't play without the stick. Now Tavares runs down the field. They give him a stick back. He lost the stick, followed the ball, and that's why it went to the Blazers. 1 minute left in the third quarter, 2-goal lead for Boston. They came into the quarter with a 2-goal lead, so they've matched goals. One for Cameron, one for Soudan. Kilgore and Tavares scoring for Buffalo. Here's Soudan. He's on fire now. Right-handed shot, a sweeping save by Gerrie. Watch out. Cornelius chased by Talmo. Talmo's going to have to tackle him. Talmo, two hands, wraps him up. It'll be a hold call. No whistle yet. Look at that pull down by Buffalo. They're going to give that one to Boston. Unbelievable. Fox gives it to Buffalo. They absolutely tackled Talmo. Rich Kilgore tackles Talmo and gives it back to Boucher. Talmo grab, rocking. Tavares has a look, a focus that I haven't seen yet this year. Buffalo can't believe it. Down by 2 as the fourth quarter approaches.
How could that call be against us down there? Coach, yeah, the pipe's got nothing to do with it. Excuse me? The pipe has nothing to do with it. I know, right, I'm sorry. You're right.
We'll take a break with 39 seconds left in the third. 11-9, Boston leads. Leveled as the intensity just keeps increasing. The temperature is hot, folks. Watch what happens to Doddridge. He tries to make the save there. He turns around, and that ball literally hit him in the throat. And right up in the neck area, he goes down. Neil Doddridge, number 9. Saves the shot, but takes it high. Everybody doing everything they can. Moments before that, Toby Boucher had a fast break against Gerrie. Gerrie snuffed him. 8 seconds left. Maybe one shot for Soudan. He tries to get inside of Veltman, dishes it off. They won't get one. 3 seconds. 2. Shot behind and wide. 4/10 of a second as they blow it in. That'll do it. Third quarter over. A 2-goal lead coming into quarter number 3. A 2-goal lead coming out. Each team scores 2. Doddridge is trying to get his act together. The Blazers hold on to a slim lead. Come back to the Aud and join us on the Deuce.
Go to the bench. Okay.
Michael, if you have another tip ball, sell it. It was in the first half. I just thought of it now. Sell it.
He looked to me for help.
I know, well, sell it. Come in with a big, strong tip. One more quarter. Hang on there, guys. Hang on there.
It'll be a barn burner.
Oh, yeah, I got it. NCAA basketball on the Deuce. Nothing but net. Sunday, the February 20th game is Toledo at Miami, 3 p.m. Eastern time, live on the Deuce. Right now, folks, you can't get any liver than this. 16,000 plus fans looking at a potential stop in the 22-game win streak of the defending world champion Buffalo Bandits. The culprits, Boston. The Blazers have led throughout the game. They carry a 2-goal lead into the fourth quarter. Lee Felsbo, Christy Lee, and the black and orange are up against the wall. Ron Hamley. The defense has been incredible for the Boston Blazers in green. They are pushing players all over the field. O'Neill making a nice sweeping save, looks for the outlet. Clemens wide open on the boards. Clemens looking for the bounce pass, 6 it up. Number 2 comes down. Look at the stats for the third quarter. Loose ball still leading by Boston. That was the key stat we talked about. If they can maintain the lead in loose balls, they have a chance to win. Far side, back door, Schmitz! And that's a goal! Elias is tackling people, but it doesn't matter. Peter Schmitz gets a goal. They rang it up 12-9. First goal in the fourth quarter, and Ron Fraser is happy his team drew first blood. Bill Gerrie, a little bit weary, and the weary Gerrie takes the first goal in quarter number 4. Mark the pressure coming. Number 99 back door. Schmitz gets it. Schmitz makes a fake. Near side. Gets him out of position. Boom. Far side. Nothing but rope. Peter Schmitz. Third goal of the game. He came in with none. I talked to him in the pregame. I mentioned it already. I said, Peter, no goals must be a typo. He said, watch me tonight. And folks, he's lighting it up. He's a veteran. And he's doing it all.
Got another man to put in the box with misconduct on the same player.
All right, 14-20 left. That only took 40 seconds for them to get that first blood of quarter number 4. Rich Kilgore comes into the penalty box with Tyson Elias. I don't understand that. We've got Rich Kilgore in here along with Tyson Elias. 2 guys in the box. 5 against 4, though, on the field. This is Tim Soudan, number 33, looking for the right-handed shot. 4 players for Buffalo. Power play for the Boston Blazers. Would they love to get one here? Elias still in the penalty box with 1:39 left. The ball into the cylinder. Doddridge misses the left-hand slam dunk. He missed it easily. Unbelievable. Clemens comes down against Tavares. Tries to check the ball away. Tavares falls. O'Neill. They're going to call a hold call. Clemens against Tavares. It looked like a clean check. Bill Fox there making the call right on top of it. Now Stu here, 36 26 inbound for Buffalo. Tavares doesn't want to come off the field. He wants the ball. This is their leader. He wants it now. 4 goals tonight. Tavares lined up against Randy Fraser, the coach's son. Tremendous defensive player from Springfield. That's where he played his college ball. There's Kilgore with a big right-handed shot. Don't give him the right-handed cannon. Lock him up. Kilgore takes the rocket shot off of O'Neill. They inbound the ball. And getting a qualification on where the ball hit was like the look of the pipe. And now Boston brings it back. 57 with a penalty left. A 3-goal lead. This could be fatal for Buffalo. He's tough to overcome a 4-goal lead. Much different psychologically than a 3-goal lead for Major Indoor Lacrosse League. Shot from up top by Clemens. Ball bounces out to Tavares. Wants it. Tavares chases Soudan now. Now Tavares is out of the box. It's 5 against 3. If they get a good shot, Tavares is out of position. Up top Clemens. He's got a shot. Go down low. And they can't handle it. Fraser can. They blew the chance. Tavares' basket hanging and the shot clock is up. Tavares is wide open. Somebody's got to get back. Toby Boucher does. Tavares went down, gambled, lost the gamble, stayed there, and 3 men defended the 5 for Boston. Ryan Hall takes the shot against O'Neill. Doesn't get a good angle. He should veer into the cylinder. He veers to the left of the cylinder. Took himself out of the shot. 12:36 left. Fourth quarter, 15 on the penalty. They might get one more shot. Rich Kilgore getting ready to come in for Tyson Elias. Christy Lee, the bench area has got to be crazy.
Boy, I'll tell you what, Lee. The key, I was told by Bob Hammer-Hamley, is to stay out of that penalty box. Unfortunately, he has a feeling, and so do a lot of other folks, as this quarter progresses, the tempers are going to be shorter and shorter. So keeping your cool is going to become ever more important.
And Christy Lee, just as you spoke about tempers, Shannon Chuck, the Johns Hopkins great, takes the right-handed shot, beating Gerrie, and goal 13 is on the board for Boston. Look at the defense. They've held Buffalo to 9 goals. Unbelievable. Shannon Chuck, bounce shot, near pipe, inside. Gerrie was reading far side, and it goes right in there for goal 13. Shannon Chuck with a good right-handed shot, no defense lined up with him. And that is a critical goal. 13-9, a 4-goal lead, 11:57 left. And now Ross Cowie comes back in. We're trying to get an emotional lift as Cowie, number 1, comes back on the field. This is highly unusual. Gerrie plays the last moments of quarter number 1, quarter number 2 and 3, and comes out here for the final 11 minutes. Les Bartley is hanging his hat on his number 1 guy. Ross Cowie has a lot of time to sit. And Les Bartley says, if I'm going to lose with Ross Cowie in the nets. A lot of time left, folks. Don't go anywhere. Buffalo can score, and they can score in big bunches. Ball goes back to Shaughnessy. Cowie has not handled it. That is one factor. Again, if you're Boston, if you're Ron Fraser, you want to get the ball and put it in the face of Cowie. He has had no warm-up time since early in the game. Ryan Nicola trying to power it in. Not a great offensive move this time in the game. No movement. Very little ball movement for Buffalo. Not their characteristic offense. Ryan Nicola went back to his old habits and just tried to pull it in instead of getting the ball moving on offense. 13-9 the score, under 11. That's Cronin up top, number 4. Waiting for the ball, and Chris Cameron, number 17. All the way back to Cronin. Cameron bounces it off the wall. Bad feed by Chris Cameron. Again, Boston giving up an opportunity. Hammer-Hamley, the number 1-0, comes on for the Bandits. Hamley looks for the left-handed shot, gets off to Rich Kilgore. Kilgore inside, watch Darius. Great defense from behind by Donovan. Donovan chipped it out of the stick of Darius Kilgore. Cameron tries to get it. Scoops it up, looks for help. Man coming downfield. Beats Kilgore. Cameron gets it back. Nice play. Takes the time. 4-goal lead with 10 minutes left. They can't let that cycle out. They've got to keep the pressure on. That's been the secret for Boston. Beating him to the ground balls, beating him to the shots. Stevens, as Boston gets to start thinking, on the net! Doddridge with nothing but rope!
Okay, we got a break.
Beautiful left-handed shot right in the corner for Neil Doddridge. He's been taking some sloppy shots. That one was as pretty as they get. A big lead, 14-9. We'll be back to the Aud in just a moment. Was that a timeout by somebody? Was that a timeout on the team? Huh? Yeah, Buffalo timeout. Hey, Tommy. Tommy. How many timeouts left for each team?
Call the timeout.
Call one, didn't he? He's one. He has two. He has 1 and 2.
Timeouts.
They have one, they have two,
We
right?
can go, let's go. Here we go, here we go. Here we go.
All right, Boston taking charge. Dodgers left-handed shot. Nothing but rope. He's been shooting all day. Some of them not as good as he would like percentage-wise, but watch Neal set up here. Nice left-handed shot. Fits it right in the corner. Beautiful job for Neal Doddridge, who's been playing his heart out, as the whole team from Boston has. They have been knocking Buffalo off the ball. Buffalo not moving the ball as much as they normally do. They get that face off into Stuaire. Stuaire looking for help, but he's defended by Neal Doddridge, who just scored the last goal. Doddridge will not let him out of his sights. Doddridge gets in, tries to get behind. Air gets tackled from behind by Stevens. Push call on Stevens. Stuaire just absolutely run down from behind. 9:35 left. You might see a lot of that, folks. Boston has nothing to lose. Make sure they don't get the easy shot. Veltman looks into the cylinder. Stuaire's wide open. He can't get in. They're rolling up top. Veltman, the long arms. He gets double teamed. And the hold call again gives the ball back to the home team. The Waves starting to move right now. The last loss to this team, January 25th, 92. That was to Detroit's 23-17. I'll tell you what, Buffalo is really starting to think about the possibility of their winning streak ending. And Boston is starting to believe. Could you even imagine a team from Boston would end the streak for the great Buffalo Bandits? Nobody gave it much hope. Accordingly now, moves the ball in against the defense of Carmean, and is saved by O'Neill. Look at the pileup. Five-goal lead for Boston. Unbelievable. Ryan Nicola again pulling in with that left hand, not looking for any help. He gets double teamed and knocked down. Doddridge picks it up, gives it to O'Neill. That has been the downfall, as far as I'm concerned, one of the downfalls for Buffalo. They have put their heads down and held the ball too much. This is a team that has made their living on transition and ball movement. When Brian puts his head down like that, everybody else stops cutting, and there is nobody to beat to because he can't see anybody. He's got great talent, but all these players got to lift up the head and move the ball. Boston now 14-9, 8:20 left. They're going to eat up some clock. Schmitz takes a shot right into the stomach, and a follow-up beautifully done by Soudan. Push call against Rich Kilgore. You can't work the offense any better than that. Schmitz worked it down to 5 seconds. Soudan with a follow-up. Tried to squeeze that ball into Soudan. Couldn't get it. Kilgore tries to find it. Look back, Doris Francis, but he can't pick it up. Watch Tavares. Tanichuk knocks it past Tavares. Everybody wants the loose ball. Tavares, the king of all, picks it up. Tanichuk knocks it loose. Tanichuk again. And Soudan, back towards Clemens. Back toward Clemens, has it fake. Five-hole saved by Ross Coward. Good offensive set, and here comes the ball back to O'Neill. They are looking strong. Buffalo obviously frustrated, out of sorts, not doing what they normally do. Confused, frustrated, and the hustle index shows you what's important. The loose ball is 46-42. We felt they would be critical, and if you could win the loose ball contest, you could beat Buffalo. That's what Boston has done. Shoot! No, not a shot. It was a feed inside to Stevens. Stevens couldn't handle it. Now it goes back to Buffalo. This is the first time they've touched the ball in 2 minutes. There's Gilbert, big right hand. Take away his right hand if you're defending him. They roll back. Left hand just setting up the right hand for big Darius. Darius takes the right-handed power shot, bounces high and wide. Christy, Lee, we're getting down to the miracle finish.
Boy, I'll tell you, Lee, as you can imagine, the tension is really high on this Bandit bench. Les Bartley, he is a master of what I call the lacrosse chess game. He just told his players, come on, guys, we got plenty of time, and get back to the basics. We'll stick to our basics. It's not hurt us yet. They're 22 undefeated games in a row. They've worked. That's what they want to go back to. That's what they're going to try, the basics.
All right, well, he said they have take possession. Buffalo needs 5 goals to tie, 37 possessions. That could be 3 minutes. There's 6 minutes left. So, all 8 possessions, you're getting down where you really have to make a move. He's got time, but he's got to be a little bit of a panic mode, and I'm sure they are in Buffalo. They cannot believe that Boston has controlled this game from the opening faceoff. They got the first goal, and they have not looked back. It got close in the second half, but won again before Boston opened it back up. 14-9, they lead by 5, 6:22 to go. Lee Fells, Christie on the deuce. This is Carmean, the MVP last week. He is so smooth, so tough. Number 45 gives the ball off to Soudan, the other big gun. Soudan needs to have one here. Rolls in, looks for a shot for Cowie. Hold call on the defense. Whoa, Soudan was giving everything to it. Let lay. Don't forget, Boston has played one man short. Tom Young talking. Watch Soudan. They have played one man short. They didn't have one player, so they're getting extra work running. Pulled down from behind. Cowie comes out the double. Good job by Cowie, but that push will give the ball back to Boston. And Christy Lee, this is exactly what I was talking about. Here's another 30-second reset, and that gets you inside 6 minutes. You only have so many offensive shots left.
However, he still, wants to keep his team up, and obviously he's going to tell his team they got plenty of time. Even the players are now trying to think of plays on their own. What can we do to get back in this game?
I think he's got to start maybe thinking about pulling the goalie in situations like this where he has the ball on offense. Give yourself 6 on 5. They need one here. Big save by O'Neill. It may sound radical to pull your goalie with 5:30 left, but in about within 2 minutes you'll have to start doing that. When you get down to 3 minutes, you have to do something radical when you're 5 goals down. Because again, Boston gets the ball. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Don't take it down to 5 minutes if they're patient. Carmean again, Bartley. Carmean moving. He sees the shot clock at 12. They'll try to work it down to 5. Cronin takes the left-handed cannon behind the net. There's Kilgore with the ball. Bounce shot into Veltman and a goal! Nothing but rope for Veltman. That's the goal they wanted. They do have time, but they got to keep it on. The Blazers up by 4 with 4:51 left. Jim Veltman gets his first goal tonight, and it was a huge goal. Brings his team back to within 4, 14-10. And Christy Lee and I have been talking about the timing of this game and how they are not panicking. You've got to know they're panicking. You folks at home know what 4:38 means when you got to score 4 goals. Fraser now with the ball, but that goal was well timed. They need to follow it up, obviously. Boston will eat it close to the clock. They'll look to shoot within 10 seconds. It's down to 11, now down to 10. Now they'll look to try to get a shot. Boucher says clear out for me, Doddridge. Boucher comes in. He'll launch himself up in the air. And he goes against the pipe. Boucher is down. Tavares with his basket hanging. Cameron's the only one that can save him. O'Neill comes up and makes the big save. O'Neill dishes it off to Chanenchuk. Big save by Chris Cameron. He saved the fast break by John Tavares. Hard right-handed shot into the belly of Ross Cowie. Cowie has been sensational since coming back in the fourth quarter. They need 4 to tie. Ball wheels for the waste no time getting back to Ryan Hall. Shot clock down to 4, 3, 2, 1. It'll expire. Chuck absolutely rode Tavares right off of the cylinder. Great play by Chuck, and it's been all defense, all ground balls. That's the reason Boston will win this game. They have beaten Buffalo to the ground balls, and they've knocked them out of the cylinder all game long. It didn't take long for Buffalo to get out of their traditional success story by starting to go one-on-one because of the physical style of Boston. That is not what has made them successful. They need to move it more, and they didn't do it tonight. Credit Boston. Time Young, he'll make a call.
How much? Run it down.
All right, the clock wasn't going.
20.
The scorers now have to take 20 seconds off the shot clock.
We're just resetting it. We're just resetting it. 20.
Fake the pick, man. Fake the pick.
Stop it. Resetting the shot clock.
Here we go.
The shot clock is back to 20. It's a shot clock violation. Error, I should say. It's now set to 20 with 3 minutes left. They have to score 4 goals in 3 minutes. Buffalo does if they're going to tie. Stevens looking for help. 12 seconds left. Veltman playing defense. Clemens now with 7 seconds left. They're trying to get a shot maybe right about now. Soudan's got time. Big open shot. The right-handed across the cylinder shot is blocked by Cowie. Shaughnessy into the grapevine. This is Ryan Nicola. Great skills, left-handed. Ryan Nicola's got the left-handed power shot. He couldn't find a handle. Was stuck in his stick. He couldn't get it out. It rolled away. Ryan didn't know where it was. 2:20 left. This one is really looking good for Boston, and they cannot believe it. This team came in focused. They never looked back. They got the first goal of the game and were never behind. They were challenged in the second half. It was a 1-goal game as late as the third quarter. But Boston turned on the offensive juices. The crowd starting to believe that this would be the end of their winning streak. 5 seconds left. Cameron with a shot up close. Another shot, and Cowie can't find it. Cameron with a follow-up to his first shot. Good job. Chris Cameron's had a heck of a night. Kilgore, there's Kilgore looking for room. Wide. This baby is all over, folks. A 4-goal lead. You would like that if you're a Buffalo fan, but it's going to be tough to come back from 4 goals. If Boston gets 2 possessions, they can take a minute off the clock, and that leaves only 37 seconds for Buffalo. This is history. If Boston wins, it's the end of a 22-game winning streak, the longest in professional sports. You're seeing it live on the Deuce. Lee Felton and Christy Lee will stick with you all the way to the end of this one. 1:17 left and counting down. Boston is going to celebrate tonight, folks. Everybody from Boston to Palo Alto celebrating the mill on the Deuce. They pulled the goalie finally with a minute left. That doesn't leave much time. How can you score 4 goals? I think you got to do something a little more dramatic, a little sooner. This is just an exercise in how to do it because it's going to be more than time enough. So with the goalie out, Cowie is trying to find space between the goal and the benches, and he came back just in time to make that save. Tavares, left-handed shot, back door. Cardingley's got rope. No goal, they took it back. Well, the scoreboard has it 14-11, I don't know. It was no goal, it'll be 14-10. 30 seconds, it's all over, folks. Boston is going to get the one that'll stand in the record books. You're going to want to hear how this was done when we get into our post-game, folks. It has been a wild one. 17 seconds left. The defense for Boston has been incredible. The 22-game win streak comes to an end. The Boston team has held Buffalo to 10 goals. 14-10. That'll be the final, barring a last-second goal by Buffalo. Backdoor by Kilgore. He misses it. Only 3 left. Backdoor here, just absolutely pummeled by